I've had a few things going on in my life that has forced some really big changes. These are kind of personal things. One is really didn't work out very much, and over the years what I've found out is I recently got diagnosed with a very high level of calcium in my heart, and high risk levels. But in addition to that, as we approach the end of times, I realize that, physically I'm just not even close to being ready for something that goes outside of the normal. And I'd be willing to bet most people aren't in America. Most of you aren't either. So this is the moment in time things change for me. This is the moment in time where I'm not going to continue to walk down the same physical path that I have for the last 50 years of my life. But I know that I can't do this alone, that these are things that I can't achieve on my own, because I've always thought, I should get in better shape. I should, train with my gun more. I should train with my hands more. But I don't. And because I know me, I get to working, or I get to raising kids, or cooking dinner, or just whatever it is that I do. So I realize that in order to really do this, I have to change the way that I think, because my intentions are always good. But I truly believe that the biggest difference between an athlete and a person that weighs 500 pounds that can't get off the couch is all in your head. It's all just what's physically or psychologically in your head. So I have to change that. So I'm going to seek the help from a few people. My friend is a psychiatrist and a resilience coach. I'm going to start working with him because in addition to that, he's older than I am, and he's in just really amazing physical condition, just incredible physical condition. So I just want to seek his help to change the way that I think. But then I want to change my warrior mindset as well. So I'm also going to seek the help of a friend of mine who was the SRO at a school I worked at in the inner city, a school resource officer. He also coaches and trains kind of a tactical jujitsu. It's kind of like jujitsu with guns. So I'm going to start working with him as well. But in addition to that, I'm also going to start working with a good friend of mine who trains, does really intense tactical pistol training and tactical rifle training. So I'm going to start walking down this path. I'm trying to get out in the elements more and walk as much as I can and get to the gym as much as I can. I'm trying to ride a bike as much as I can. I'm working out at home. I'm working out, getting out on the kayak and riding around. Like, I'm trying so much to change the way that I am. But I truly believe it's really, I have to change the way I think. If I can't change the way I think about my health, I'm just going to kind of backslide and go back to those same old things that I've always done. And I've already done all that stuff for 50 years. I don't want to work hard for a month just to quit. And I'm not interested in any sort of a diet or workout program. I want to train to be a warrior so I could protect myself and my family in trying times. But in addition to that, I want to physically change my body so I could live forever is my goal. Because if you're here when Jesus Christ returns, then you never die. And that's my goal. I may be 80, 90, 100 years old when he returns. I may be 55. I don't know. But I do know that I want to be here. And I want to be in good physical condition. And I want to be here for my kids to graduate. I just had my first grandchild. And I still got one more to graduate high school and 2 more to graduate college. And several more still to marry off if that's what they choose. But I have to change. That I know. I know I have to change. And I have to change the way I think. So I'm just going to try to take on this warrior mindset by changing the way I think to really change the way I think about physical fitness in my life and health in my life. But then I'm also going to be training with a friend who does tactical jiu-jitsu and a friend who does tactical pistol and rifle. But all the while trying to work out and build up stamina and that kind of thing, just to be ready. You know, I've been in bad shape for 50 years. I think it's about time I turn this around. And I just know who I am, and I can't do it alone. So these are the people that I'm going to seek out in this, and I believe it's going to transform. I'm going to post probably 2 videos a month kind of talking about this process and what I'm going through. But I think it's important we begin to train as warriors. It's important we begin to think that way, because we're not always going to have these nice, comfortable cars and air-conditioned homes, and things are going to change. Sometimes things change overnight. And I don't want to be caught off guard. I want to be ready for it. Not just as far as my supplies on hand, but physically. I want to be physically ready for this. And that's what this is about. So any thoughts or insight on any of that, definitely put it below. Again, I will update on my progress on all of this. Put it in the comments below. If you like this video, click like and subscribe. Feel called to support this channel with Patreon. That link is also below. But the most important part of this channel, we take prayer requests. So please don't ever hesitate to send that in. Thank you for watching this episode of God, Family, and Guns. And as always, love God, love your family, and love guns.